Hey, everybody. Jason Grandon with the Grandon Group, Arizona's #1 brother and sister real estate team. Back here for another live podcast. Also, for those of you listening, you can watch it, check out YouTube. Plus, I believe it's on our site, thegrandongroup.com. You can check it out there. We've got a lot of stuff going on. So today we are getting ready to hit the third month of Jason. We already did July, Jason. August, September, October, November. So that spells Jason. We are getting ready to hit September. Time is flying. But with that said, as you guys know, Labor Day, September 1st, is right upon us. It's just a couple days away. So first of all, I want to thank you guys for listening. Also, I want to thank you for making us Arizona's #1 lifestyle and real estate podcast. So Arizona real estate market, it is getting crazy. And with the news we had here a couple days ago about rates that are going to be dropping, it's it's going to get even more nuts. But it is Labor Day weekend. We're celebrating hard work, community, and kind of unofficial end of summer. Now, if you're in the Phoenix area, our end of summer never ends. Prescott, Flagstaff, I was just up in Happy Jack, and we're starting to see the leaves change. The pumpkins are out there ready at Mortimer's Farms, getting ready to be picked. Fall is in the air. Go to Starbucks, pumpkin spice. Dutch Brothers, pumpkin spice. Candle stores, cinnamon, sweet cinnamon vanilla. You name it out there, it's out there. Labor Day is here. It is going to be great. School's in for just about probably 95% of the country. Our kids have been back for a month already. So also, I do want to give a shout out, an extra special one for me. My beautiful wife, Amy. She was born on Labor Day, and this year her birthday falls on Labor Day again. So, everyone asks, what is Labor Day? So, the way the summers kind of go, as most of you know, May, end of school, Memorial Day weekend is kind of the unofficial start of summer, but it's kind of when things get going. Then we have 4th of July, then we have the end of summer, Labor Day. So, over those 4 months, we are everything's going. It's nonstop. And we all know what Memorial Day is. We all know what 4th of July is. But the meaning of Labor Day. So, real quick history lesson. Again, I don't want to get into the politics on this show because we're here to have a good time. And people on every belief need to buy a home from the Grandon Group, Arizona's #1 brother and sister real estate team. So, we don't get into that. But I am going to share some fun facts with you. So, Labor Day began in the late 1800s, basically after workers came together for fair wages and safer conditions. So you've seen some of the pictures like the New York skyrise, where those people are sitting on those beams and they're hanging over, 500 miles up in the air looking down and stuff, that kind of stuff. The coal miners and stuff. So a lot of this was East Coast, but basically they came together. They wanted better wages because they were making the companies a ton of money, and the companies were just, keeping it. And, listen, I'm not against corporations. I love corporations. They keep this world moving. But they did need fairer wages and safer conditions. Basically, now you'll see people that work on roofs. They have harnesses, so if they fall, at least they're just going to get bruised up instead of killed. And America leads the way. So this started in the U.S. and it inspired other countries to celebrate their workers. So while Labor Day, it's a U.S. holiday and stuff, this is a worldwide deal. This is a way for us to celebrate across the entire world people that have worked to make America and their countries great. So family and community focused from the beginning. Celebrations have always included barbecue picnics, games, and swimming, and just like other fun stuff. So, and it's a good way. It's marks the end of summer because after September 1st, you can feel the change in the air. So it's great. So as a symbol of unity, Labor Day became an official federal holiday in 1894. This was uniting Americans and recognizing the value of hard work. Therefore, today we have Labor Day. Now, let me give you some Arizona tie-ins since, Arizona, we work in Arizona. The Grandon Group is Arizona's #1 brother and sister real estate team. So let me give you a few little fun facts here that have Arizona tie-ins for Labor Day. So Railroads. The railroads built Arizona's. In the late 1800s, they laid tracks across the desert, connecting towns and fueling growth. Today, when you go to these different towns, you'll see the railroads that were built in the 1800s. And if it wasn't for the workers and the companies building these through these towns, there'd be some of these towns like Flagstaff that have zero population or very little population because the railroad connected these towns and fueled the major amount of growth that has been going on. And we're seeing it today. As they advance, you're still seeing more. Now, you go down to, well, even up here in Cape Creek where I'm at in North Scottsdale, but if you go down to like Bisbee and stuff like that, mining strength. Arizona's huge in mining. Copper, silver, gold mining power. That powered the state's early economy. It was built by hardworking men and women. Now, I'm for sure going to get an email from somebody saying, oh, it was men working. No, you know what? The women did a ton of stuff. First of all, there were women that were miners that were working in there. Whether you think so or not, it's 100% fact. But it took families to do this. So men gone for long hours. When they came home, women had to just make sure the household and the family structure was kept together. So Labor Day is for everybody, men, women, everybody. So housing and construction booms. Today's Arizona housing market is continuing that legacy. We're seeing it all over the place. We are seeing it in Surprise, North Peoria, East Mesa. You are seeing some incredible places being built. And that legacy continues today. Crews, tradespeople, and of course your agents that build thriving communities every day. And we want to send a special thanks out to those people that have those visions, that want to take a risk with their own money to build these massive communities. So Labor Day reminds us that Arizona growth, from its early industries to its modern housing market, is a thanks to all of your hard work. Okay, Labor Day, unofficial end of summer. Quick market update. It is crazy. Up north has been, I've been, since the last podcast, I'm traveling to Happy Jack, Arizona. Now, these are cabins. There's nothing out there. And we've been booming 4-5 times over the past month and a half, which is unheard of. In the 22 years in business, I'd never been there until this year, and I've been there a ton. Love it. It's beautiful. Get yourself a great cabin. But we are seeing a shift in the market. And listen, if you have not got off the fence yet, you better get off the fence because you are going to miss the boat, and this one is going to be good. So Labor Day, unofficial end of summer. We are moving into fall, my favorite time of season. And many of you know I am the mayor of fall, Halloween. So Arizona enters its best season, fall and winter. I mean, there's just no doubt about it. People right now, this weekend, are going to start rolling back into their second homes. And, it's Scottsdale, Phoenix gets super crowded. And then up north, we're preparing for ski season. But, we have some fun stuff going on. We got pumpkin spice lattes, cinnamon at the coffee shops, Oktoberfest celebrations in Prescott and Flagstaff and all across Arizona are starting right about now. And, of course, you can't forget your harvest festivals, Halloween. I love Halloween. And I love the fall part of it. And then, of course, it's the run for Thanksgiving. So personal and family traditions for this time of year are what makes Arizona. And this is what you guys are creating. I mean, when you own a house, you are creating the traditions for future generations. The hard work you're doing today is for future generations. So keep that in mind. And again, thank you for your hard work. So the Arizona housing market, listen, we got a really positive outlook. The housing market is strong. Inventory is moving. Buyers are active. The interest rates they're going to drop soon with the stuff going on. And if you haven't paid attention, the Fed has no choice but to drop them because the economy is actually heading up. Lower rates, we're getting increased demand as the market heats up. So there's a lot of homes on the market, so it's going to take a little bit of time to stabilize this, but it's going to be very fast moving and it's going to happen soon. So now is the time to buy or even sell before the competition intensifies. So, hey, just like workers build America, the housing market builds communities right here in Arizona. And from some of the past podcasts and the blogs, you'll see I talk a lot about community and lifestyle. And the housing market is a pipeline to Arizona. I mean, if it wasn't for the housing market, Arizona would be a totally different state. So, again, thanks. We're into Labor Day. Now, real quick, I do want to give a shout out. It's in the write-up on this, so you can see that. But there is a very special lady that was born on Labor Day, and long time ago. Not that long ago, but a while ago. And her birthday falls again this year on Labor Day, and that is my wife, Amy. So I hope you have a great, incredible birthday. Every year, it's a challenge to find you something that actually, it's a challenge for our family to find something that really resembles you and shows you what you mean to us. So anyways, I hope you have a happy birthday. So the birthdays always fell. Oh, so it's funny. My birthdays always fall on Memorial Day. Her birthday falls on Labor Day. So one of us is the beginning, the other is end. So, but for her past birthdays, we've always tried to do something kind of fun. Past couple of years, a couple of her favorite musicians have been playing. So we've taken her out to Vegas and see like Carrie Underwood or Luke Bryan, any of the artists that she kind of likes. And always try to surprise her. Plus, with all the cameras around houses these days, the Ring, the cameras around the house, I threw a couple years ago, I threw a surprise party for her, and it was on a Sunday, and it was the one day she didn't want to go do something. Usually it's always we're go, go, go. She didn't want to do anything. She's laying on the couch. It was like 11 o'clock. I'm like, hey, don't you have to run to the store? Nah, it's Sunday. I'm going to kick back. I'm like, no. And in 2 hours, I've got a ton of people coming over and all this fun stuff. I've got to get the food out, get it prepped. I kept it hidden in the garage, and she wouldn't get it moved. So finally, I said, I need a new pillow or something like that. So she ran to the store. I had to put a piece of tape over the Ring as the people strolled in. And she knew something was up because she couldn't see it in the Ring when it kept going off. And so anyways, those are the kind of fun things we do. We had a great surprise birthday party for her. And I think she liked it. She says she didn't, but we know she did. So anyways, I want to make this podcast, based on Labor Day. It's a really special time. I know it's kind of overlooked a little bit. Everyone thinks it's the final hoo-hurrah at the beach or the pool or whatnot, but it's really not. It's just a time to kick back. And while you're out doing all this fun stuff, just think about the people and yourself that have been out there working. It's a really special time of year, and it's a great way just to kind of wrap up summer as we move into a very, very hectic, busy season, real estate and personal. So, and you know what? It's going to get even more exciting. I've got some great guests coming on here. I've got the owner of Barbell Bible coming on one of the episodes. We've got a ton of different subjects coming on there. So keep it coming. Send me the stuff. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook. And then also, we've got Open House Live that's starting, which is a TV show promoting open houses out here. The GRANDON Group, Arizona's #1 brother and sister real estate team. We are really, really excited about real estate. And not from the aspect where we're like, let's talk about real estate. But, man, you know what? We want to talk to you about lifestyle. And the new instant renter site launches here right after the 1st. And again, it's real estate is lifestyle. I don't care really what any of these other realtors say. Real estate comes down to being about lifestyle. People move here to Arizona like, hey, I found this great deal. It's a 4,000 square foot home for $1,800 a month. And then when you start digging into it, it's not their lifestyle. Oh, I work over here, but this place is 100 miles away, so I guess it doesn't matter. Arizona is about family, about growth. It's about the schools. It's about housing, family, your pets. Most of all, it's about you. So listen, hope you guys have a great Labor Day as we honor hardworking Americans, hardworking Arizona. Arizona's fall season is the best. It's just beautiful out here. I cannot wait for you to see it. The storms we've been having the past couple nights, just incredible. It's awesome. And you know what? The housing market is heating up. So listen, I want to thank you guys for, making the GRANDON Group Arizona's #1 brother and sister real estate team. Also, I want to wish you guys a safe and fun Labor Day weekend. We're here working. If you need to check out some real estate stuff, we're here. And a personal note to my amazing wife, Amy. Happy birthday to you. Thanks for being an incredible wife, awesome mom. There's nothing like you. All right, everybody. Jason Grandon with the Grandon Group, Arizona's #1 brother and sister real estate team. Thank you for listening to this podcast. Send me your emails, your texts. Let me know what you want to talk about, and we will get it going. You guys have a great Labor Day weekend. We'll see you soon.